Spending an entire year immersed in another country is not something a typical teenager gets to do, but one program is trying to change that. Rotary Youth Exchange gives students all over the world a chance to learn a new language, explore a new country, and work towards making the world a smaller place. In this special report, I explore the life-changing experience of Rotary Youth Exchange students and their families.
I am from Ecuador.
I live in the capital of Turkey. The city's name is Ankara.
Turku, Suomea, or Turku, Finland.
She's in Brazil.
Our son is spending his junior year in Milan, Italy.
Leaving your friends and family for an entire year to live in a foreign place is not easy. That's why Rotary's exchange program spans over 3 years, starting with an interview process and a series of conferences meant to prepare students an entire year before they leave.
Well, after the interview conference, the next conference we have is traditionally done in Northern Ontario. The kids find out where they're going, and it's an exciting night for all of them. They're all thrilled. They get to go, and then they start learning.
Much of that learning comes from students like Danny Latuma. She's living in Cadillac and is able to help students preparing to leave understand the hurdles they might encounter.
I think that makes friends. Like, the people here is really friendly, but they're also close. Not like I am going to a house and it's like one call to, hey Danny, hang out. I think that this is more hard for me. Yeah, but I am trying.
But it's not just everyday issues these students need to be aware of.
We will talk about some of the unrest now, and we make the kids understand what's going on, think about it, be able to reflect on it, and be able to speak about the current issues that we are facing.
That type of training has proven extremely important for students like Mitchell Harris. He's from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, but he's currently living in Turkey.
In October 2015, there was an attack in my city, which killed over 100 people in a popular area here. After that happened, my parents wanted me to come home because they don't want their son in a war zone, as it would appear to outside observers.
It's Rotary's response to things like that which gives parents, students, and even Rotarians faith in this exchange program.
They were supportive of my wanting to stay in Turkey, I guess I could say. And they just reassured me that Rotary would be there to help us in events like this.
A prime example is how Rotary clubs all over the world handled 9/11.
What happened throughout the world at that time in Rotary Youth Exchange really made me believe in the program. For example, the Brazilians in their districts went and rounded up the exchange students. Again, nobody knew what was going on. They took them to a safe place away from where people thought, if they're going to do this in the United States, are they going to do it in Brazil? Are they going to do it anywhere else?
The communication between the different Rotary districts, students, and families helps parents feel confident about sending their children thousands of miles away.
Sure, I worry about him, but anything could happen even here. Things could happen anywhere. So, and I know his family. I've talked with the mom and the dad, and I like them, and I think they're looking out for my son.
Rotary is a huge organization, and I know they look out for their kids.
Spending a year away from everything you know and love is one of the most difficult things a teenager could take on, but it's also one of the most rewarding and life-changing things they will ever do. Just ask the students, past and present, their parents and host families, and they'll tell you.
One of the best decisions I ever made as a young kid.
So you'd encourage other people to do it?
Yeah, of course.
I wish I would have done it. It takes a lot of guts, I think, to do it. It takes a lot of guts.
My ideas about the world has absolutely changed.
I feel like the program absolutely changes the world, not only for the student who goes and the student who comes, but everybody they touch, both in their year abroad and after they get back.
If your child is interested in becoming a Rotary Youth Exchange student or you're interested in hosting a student, contact your local Rotary Club for more information.